Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Craig. We are here with another reaction to The Boys. We are on episode 5. Last time on The Boys, we found out that the Deep fucks dolphins, and then he tried to rescue a dolphin, and then he got that dolphin killed. Queen Maeve and Homelander caused a plane to crash and left everyone in it die when they were trying to save it. We found out that Starlight cannot bowl. Her and Huey went on a date. Huey suffered some PTSD, but we found out that Starlight can't bowl, but then she was actually just holding back, and then she wiped the floor with Huey. Frenchie and Milk fought as usual, and we also had the introduction of some really, really powerful, crazy woman. Yeah, she wiped the floor with everyone. She's tied to A-Train somehow. By the end of it, they gassed her. So I'm excited to see what comes of that. That was the gist of what happened. So I forgot to actually talk about a few things last time, and I realized when I was editing back the video, and I was really annoyed. I forgot to talk about the Huey and Starlight scenes. I thought they were great. You know, I've said it right when they interacted for the first time that they would be. I was hoping they would get together, not even in a romantic sense, but in a team sense as well, because they both ultimately want the same thing and they both seem good. You know, but it is a little bit fast for Huey, and he had a little bit of guilt. And he got some PTSD. He saw Robin, his old girlfriend. He's not quite there yet, but I loved all of their scenes together. You know, Starlight is one of my favorite characters on the show so far. I really enjoy her. I think the actress is doing good, and her story. I hate to watch it because it's like everything that happens to her is bad. You know, except for when she's with Huey. But I'm enjoying the progression of her character. I'm hoping that she gets some revenge on him. You know. Also, I called it out in the episode, and I noticed it back while I was editing. Billy Butcher doesn't have that scar in his flashback, so I'm assuming something happened with regards to that. I wonder if we'll pick up on that. Yeah, I wrote down what year is it. I don't know if it's been explicitly stated what year it is in the show, but I was only thinking about it because when they were showing the him looking at the footage of his wife, I think it was, right? It had 2012 down in the corner, but I'm presuming that she's dead because he had the flashbacks and he talked about losing something. Or did he specifically say it was a wife? I can't remember. But I don't know what year it is. It's after 2012. That's all I know. Yeah, we learned more about Mallory last episode as well, which was cool. The Mallory files. I'm looking forward to learning more about that, but it sounds horrible. It sounds horrible what happened. She lost her grandkids. Her grandkids got torched when they were after, the boys were after what was his name? I was going to say Taskmaster. That's not right. Lamplighter. Lamplighter. Yeah, I gave my prediction on that last episode. Anyway, I've been rambling for a bit. Let's check out the new episode.
I have to know who you told about Compound B.
Or is it just a ploy to get the info out of her?
I think they were all working together. Mm-hmm.
He was lying, right?
Sorry.
I love you.
Is there a but?
Me too.
Oh. Is it a trank?
Well, heroin overdose.
Oh. You dick.
So I can get you back home.
Oh no, not the food.
Believe Expo.
We wore the tie.
Oh, the lads are there undercover.
These people are like
The boys.
This is Huey. He's a friend.
Hi. Oh, it was perfect.
You have that teen round table in about 15. Are you ready?
Oh, she was born ready.
Oh.
I should know.
She'd remember Huey's face, all right.
There.
Security's tighter than a choir boy's asshole.
So let me
God. Oh shit! Fucking Stretch Armstrong.
This is from that club you took me to?
You remembered our first night together. I'm touched.
Okay, why is this the first time I'm hearing about this plan?
Dr. Julian Barrow, an esteemed French neurosurgeon.
Maeve is done with this shit. She's done.
Samuel Brown, a teacher of physics from Los Angeles.
And fling it 26 yards right into the asshole's eyeball. Dead shot, dead shoot.
What's your point?
Otherwise, it was all for nothing.
He just doesn't fucking care.
What did I tell you about foreign speeches?
Oh, yes. In other words, shut the fuck up.
That happened.
What are you talking about?
Impure thoughts fly straight. Wow.
This big old answer to the existential clusterfuck that is humanity is to nail his own bleeding son to a plank. That is a cunt move. Come on, even you got to agree with me.
Hey, please.
We should lob a fucking nuke at him. Get it over and done with. You know what I'm saying?
We're sorry, sir.
Oh my god. I love Butcher.
All right, good talk. Think about it. I'm here all day, all right?
You mind piping it down just a little bit?
Yeah. Sure, of course.
Oh,
It's the least I could do.
Thank you.
she doesn't seem too happy about that.
Grab Madeline. I need to talk to her about these fucking talking points.
How fast he changes.
Sewell isn't here today. I thought.
Run off and play strong single mom? Please. That baby is an accessory.
We need boundaries.
Oh, he's laughing at him. Look at that face. I really hope he doesn't do something to that child.
We need this to be over.
Could this all be linked with the Mallory files as well? Could it be one big thing? Because it seems like that's when everything fucking fell apart. Did he have a nanny cam installed? Yeah, he fucking did. That she clearly didn't know about.
All right, easy. Easy.
So, without further ado,
Is he sus of him?
you follow me.
He might be. They're getting very close now.
Gather round, everybody. Now,
Two to
as
7, you
many
know.
of you may already know.
Jesus.
And long and stretchy, and you played my butt like jazz.
Like jazz.
Poise and skill, and willingness to improvise.
You try to talk to me?
Oh, tell him you have a video and it'll go out if you die.
I have the video of the three of us sucking and fucking. And if you don't let me go, my friend puts the video online like that.
Oh.
You're gonna tell me? Or that video? Trends #1 on Twitter. Tonight.
He's getting good at this.
Stop the fucking place. It's Midtown, I think.
You are a natural, kid. You're like the fucking Rain Man of fucking people over.
Not a compliment.
Will he go off script? He could go off script
Terrible
to
tragedy befell our nation.
give a
this week.
fuck you to Stillwell.
Sounds like the American thing to do. Sounds like the right thing to do. But no.
You're not going to meetings anymore. Listen, water under the bridge.
Alcoholic.
I miss you.
Damn.
Enoch, whoever you want, go back to Homelander.
Jesus, they must have had a bad falling out.
It's too hard. What happened? It's too hard. Tell me
She's
what
done.
happened.
She's done with it all.
Keep thinking about all.
Oh, I just had to pop down to the shop. I was running a bit low on mind your own fucking business.
Honey, I've waited 23 years for this.
Oh,
This isn't.
listen to your
This
daughter.
isn't about you.
Isn't it? I mean, I kept your secret.
Oh, she just bolted again. I thought she'd at least go with him. The Deep attempts rescue dolphin. Excellent. Oh. My pen is leaking at the top. Will she go off script? Oh, please. Please. Give a big middle finger to everyone.
How does anybody know when the Bible was written?
Huey is loving it.
He was 30 years old. What's immoral is the guy who shoved his dick in my face.
Oh.
Shit.
And I'm done taking any more shit.
Hey. Look at that nervous look.
Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I want to watch that again.
Lots of it.
Oh, are they creating heroes from birth?
Oh my God. Jesus.
I fucking knew it. I knew they were creating them with the V.
You sure? Because I can get you commemorative cup. Or I can
Fuck.
get you an
Just tell her.
Ezekiel Figurine.
Just tell her straight out.
Dirty bag.
My girlfriend died.
What?
And that's the only fucking thing I've heard all day that makes any sense at all.
I was hoping he'd tell her everything. God
And
damn
that's
it.
the God's honest truth.
I approve of this pairing. They're just shooting. There's just babies in there. They're just going crazy. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's using his a baby as a weapon. Oh, that is awesome.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
Diabolical.
Little fucking beauty.
That baby don't know what the fuck is going on.
You're my good boy.
Oh. Oh, yes! We need a name for her. Oh shit, he actually is like Batman. He's throwing batarangs. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. What? No. Does she heal fast? Oh. I guess we don't need to know her name now. Black Noir would have fucked Frenchie up had she not been there. Yes! Oh, she's like Wolverine! Hell yeah. Now we do need to know her name. I legit thought that was it for her. Another amazing episode. This is the most notes I've taken in any of these episodes so far. Shitloads happened. So, fuck man. I thought we'd get more of Popclaw, honestly. She died very, very fast. I thought that there was going to be some healing thing with her or something, but no. A-Train just injected her with heroin. What a prick. What a prick. Yeah, and Maeve is done. I kind of guessed that from last episode. She seemed very done with everything that's going on. And we found out this episode that she threw a pen at someone. What did they say? I can't remember. They said a certain distance away, right into his eyeball. But she was, or is, an alcoholic. Recovering. I don't know if she had a drink this episode or she was just out of it from everything that was going on. But yeah, the scenes with her were difficult. Because I was saying it from the start, she's the one that seems the most normal out of, minus Starlight, out of the ones that were there before Starlight. She seems the most normal. Obviously, we don't know a lot about Black Noir yet, but she seemed like the good one, you know. And now she's just done with all of it. So there still is the possibility, I was saying last episode, that she could come clean about all the stuff, and that is still a possibility, you know. I'd say she just might need another little push, but I hope it's not a situation where she's going to come out and then Homelander kills her or something. I don't want that. Yeah, I knew I had seen that Ezekiel. I knew I had seen him somewhere before, and it was in the first episode, wasn't it? When they went into the club, and because they showed specifically his arms stretching around and stuff. I couldn't place him when I saw him at first until they were talking about the plan and showed the picture. So it's cool bringing him back, you know, because he was just there in the first episode. So it's cool doing that, drawing on someone that was just in a scene, you know. All the stuff, all the religious stuff. In the religion, I never went to a religious camp thing, so I don't know what they're actually like, but it seemed a bit weird, you know. But I mean, that's Ezekiel fucking playing up that and preying on people and manipulating people into being there and giving him money, you know. There was a lot of anti-gay stuff and anti-sex stuff there, which is I mean, it makes sense for a religious fest thing, whatever. What was it called? Believe Fest or something? That makes sense. I brought it up at the start of this video as well. I don't know when this is set. If someone knows when the show is definitively set, let me know. Year-wise. Because I know the comic was made years ago, so I assume it's set in around the time it was made. I just don't know when the show was made. I don't think it's been definitively said so far. It's definitely after 2012 because they showed a clip from 2012 last episode, so I don't know. I am going to name Ezekiel Stretch Armstrong for the remainder of this show. Butcher stole the show this episode. All of his... what was the thing he said? Tighter than a choir boy's asshole or something. All of his one-liners this episode was great. Calling God a cunt and talking to the guy. And he's like, I'll be around. I'm here. I'm here for a while. Come get me. Oh man, he's so good. So good. And the bit at the end... I thought, like, the dolphin thing, before this episode, the dolphin thing was the most outrageous thing I've seen on this show. On probably any show, but the baby thing, using the baby as a weapon, that takes it. It was so unreal. And he's just shaking the thing, trying to get it working again. What was he said? That was diabolical. And the line delivery is just so good. Karl Urban is just a joy to watch in everything he's in, but he's just really having fun with this role, you know. He's fit into it so well. And obviously the writing, the character is just written really well. I love Butcher. And we also got a little bit more insight into what's going on his backstory as well with his wife. I had assumed she died. She went missing. I'm assuming it's to do with the Mallory files, because it seems like that's when everything fell apart. Now, I might be wrong on this. It might be two completely separate things. But I had assumed all of this shit happened when whatever happened with Mallory happened. And yeah, I don't know. But I'm assuming that. But we haven't been told anything for or against it. It's just my own little assumptions. But yeah. Could we see her? Could she be a soup? I don't know. See, we don't know anything about it yet. All we know is what happened to Mallory and her grandkids. You know, we don't actually know what caused it, what happened. We don't know any of the situations. I assume we're going to get a flashback. I assume we will get a flashback and it will show us what happened, and it's going to be batshit insane. But it was cool just to get another little bit into Butcher. You know, they're slow rolling they're slow rolling the backstory for him, and obviously it makes sense. I assume the Mallory stuff is going to be big, but yeah, the little bit of information is good. The nanny cam as well. Fucking nanny cam is after outing them. Yeah. Mental. It's mad. Like, the closer, like the more this goes on, the more close they're getting with the Seven. Like, Frenchie is out now, and now with Huey getting close to Starlight, and the PR woman was there, and she could have outed him if he's like, the closer they're getting to this obviously the more dangerous it's going to be, but it's going to get a lot harder for them to conceal their identities, especially now that Frenchie has been found. Although he's probably Black Noir, like they probably will be a lot more cautious about sending people after him now after what happened with Frenchie and I don't know her name. Have they said her name on this? I'm going to call her Ravager. She is awesome. The bit at the end with Black Noir is unreal. I still have no idea what his powers are. I still have no idea who he is. He definitely gives off a Batman vibe. You know, I was talking about it earlier on that it almost seems like all of these heroes are parodies of the Justice League. But I feel like they're going over a little bit into Marvel as well, because I feel like Ravager, the woman, with her healing ability, and she is scraping people and she's agile. She's almost like, not Wolverine, the X-23, you know? So I assume we'll be getting both. It's probably just comic book superheroes in general, you know, but yeah, I kind of expected her to heal just because I was kind of getting Wolverine vibes from her anyway. And I didn't expect her to get killed because she's a decent actress, you know. Why get her in here for 2 scenes? And the storyline with Frenchie would have been a bit pointless had it not persisted. So I'm glad to see her sticking around. Hopefully I'll get to figure out her name next episode. I'm going to feel pretty stupid if I just missed it, but I don't think so, because she hasn't spoken yet, you know. So I'm going to call her Ravager until we find out. Yeah, lots of Jesus this episode. Probably the biggest revelation of this fucking episode is the V. They are creating the fucking soups. I knew it. I called that very, very early on. I didn't think they were creating them from them as babies. I thought they might have been I thought they might have been able to. They probably can create a soup from an adult as well. It's probably just easier as a child. But it makes me wonder, like, I suppose they'd have to be. I was going to say, are they doing that and then distributing them? You know? Although they're probably just doing it to unaware babies in a hospital. And then, yeah. Because Starlight's mother is her mother, you know, as far as we know anyway. So it's not like she was given a child. But, yeah, that raises so many more questions. But it led to a great scene with Butcher using a child as a weapon, as a gun. That was unreal. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense, you know. Because the heroes using the V for a boost isn't blackmail worthy. That's not like the guy trying to blackmail Stillwell at the start. That wouldn't, like, that's not gonna be it'd be a story, but it wouldn't be a big story that would tear down the company or anything, you know. So it makes sense that it was something a bit more. Plus, this opens up a lot more possibilities for where they could go story wise, especially with the V. The scene with Homelander and Huey in the water was tense. That was very tense. The way it was filmed and the way he pushed down in the water, you know, I really thought he was gonna like hold them down there for a bit, but he didn't seem to that much. I really don't want Homelander to do something to that baby as well, and I feel like it might happen. Yeah, like the end bit at the end was just really, really weird and creepy. I knew he had a weird obsession with her. There's definitely a motherly thing going on there as well, you know. Very, very evident by the end. But I got that early as well, because he acts like a child. He acts like someone who didn't get to experience a full childhood, you know. So he still technically is a child, and he's getting jealous from the other baby taking focus away from him, taking attention away from him. You know, I felt that very early on. And it makes me wonder, like, could he have been someone that maybe was in the company at a young age, you know? So maybe she almost half raised him or something, because we don't know a whole lot. We don't know about the origins of a lot of these, a lot of the heroes, you know. Minus Starlight, we know a little bit more about her, but all the rest of them, they're just in the 7, and that's kind of it. So I really thought he was going to start sucking on the titty. I thought that's where it was going to go, and I was kind of bracing myself for it. Starlight as well, unreal episode for Starlight. Unreal episode. This is what I wanted. I wanted something like this to just be to just do this to everybody, you know, and that's exactly what she did. It was great. Her speech was amazing. I'm glad that Huey told her about his girlfriend as well, because it hasn't been that long. I touched on it in the recap. It hasn't been that long, and it's giving her truth, but not giving her the whole story. I was hoping he would just tell her the whole story, you know. I feel like she would be on board, but it's good the way he did it, you know. He did tell her the truth. He got her back on board. And it explains why he's been acting so weird, you know, and he's been seeing Robin everywhere, and she's been noticing that he's been acting weird. So I wonder how this is going to affect Starlight in the 7 now, because it's definitely going to affect it. Whether she will be cast out or not, I don't know. I suppose it depends on how the news runs with the story and how people react to it. Yeah, her mother is a bitch. Her mother is a bitch. I thought her mother was okay, and that she might have just been like excited about everything that's going on with her, but she was guilt tripping her into going out and doing this speech that completely went against everything that Starlight wanted, you know. She's a bitch. Everyone's a bitch. The Deep is a bitch. His reaction was brilliant when he was just sitting there eating fucking chips, and his reaction is just great. I love it. I love this fucking show. As I said, I'm going to say this every episode. I love this show. Yeah, that's pretty much it from me. I probably missed stuff. I usually miss stuff. If I miss stuff, I'll talk about it in the recap. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments below. I'm doing Castlevania again. We started that back. I started WandaVision. If any of you are interested in any of them, go check them out on the channel. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Later.
So I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away.